2, 1, ignition.
Welcome to 6 in 60. I'm, of course, your host, Charles Rivera, coming to you from the Drunken Monkey Studio. On this week's episode, Gerard Nolan, as always, sits down with me, as well as Jon Rivera and the brothers Outsen. We're going to talk about pubic maintenance, music from the rising sun, Charlie Hebdo, the things we do for love, Johnny Travolta, and Jell-O pudding that tends to foam up at the top. Don't know what quite to make out of it. So sit down for the next 60 minutes. We are your guides to everything that we decided to talk about. 6 in 60. Do you use your face razor for your balls?
Oh, yeah. I'm not wasting razors.
Do you rotate, though?
Well, first I do my face. I make sure.
Are these, like, disposable?
Like, if I'm... Oh, yeah.
You dress like you have a straight razor,
if
so
I
I assume it's all lies and propaganda.
If I got a straight razor, I'm just using it for my face. Because I am not
honestly,
accidentally recircumcising
I
myself.
honest to God thought he was like, if I'm getting a straight razor, I'm using it to slip my own wrist.
No, but
like, just because... Weren't you once, John, like... into like I need hot shaving cream.
Yeah,
you had
that's the best.
You had a very pretentious year in your 30s.
Thank
when
you.
You were like, if it's not made out of elephant tusk,
right,
or elephant sack, I want no part.
I was exclusively using eucalyptus shaving cream.
Nice.
It was actually pretty awesome. But no, when I shave, if I'm going downstairs, I'm doing because I'm keeping the beard. Well, I'm keeping the beard, so normally I just take like a buzzer and put, like a number 1 or number 2 on it, and then just, trim it up with that.
Are we talking about your nuts right now? Or
No.
Face?
Oh no, I'm talking about my face right now.
Very long.
Talking about my face.
A 1 is like that see-through beard on a guy,
yeah.
But on your ball sack, it's like a fucking forest.
No, if I'm going
or
down
a
there,
bunch of spiders.
I'm using disposable, and I'm doing my arms and then my dick. Doing it all in one shot.
You shave your arm,
and then I throw it out
tattoos.
Because I have tattoos. Yeah, so that's
No, but so it's a disposable.
It's a disposable.
It's like your cheeks because you have a beard.
Yeah.
Your arms.
Yeah.
And then
I kind of go from head to toe.
So you dull it
in order of like in order of like hygiene. Like what's the most hygienic part of my face?
Did you ever
face good, arms okay, and then dick just disaster. So I don't want to go dick face because then I'm getting
That's
hepatitis
logical.
C.
That's solid.
You know what I mean?
So by the time you get to your taint, it's just a plastic strip.
It's so
There's
bad.
nothing there.
Is it?
Oh my God.
Has there been times? I don't know about you guys. I don't know if this is shit you don't want to admit. Both engaged or married, the two of you. I really shouldn't admit it, but fuck it. I assume everyone who listens to this is just going to be the people who listen to
whatever it is. I'm going to say I did it a couple
show.
of days ago.
But regardless, nice. That's how you participate in podcast. Lie.
I know how you. No, I know what you're going to say.
Did you ever let your balls get way out of control?
No,
compared to your face and arms. Never in your life.
No,
dude. The minute
when I was younger, maybe like 14. Once I started shaving it, it was like always, all the time. I can't stand it.
The minute
can't stand bald.
I'm on a dry spell, my fucking nuts return to how God intended it. Like the minute I wouldn't have made the worst chick because like to get ready for a date, I would need a buzzsaw and fucking
So right now you have like a Rip Van Winkle going on in your drawers.
Well, see what's weird though is like 2 weeks ago we had an all hands on deck, like very
literally
very like possible. Other hands on deck other than my own.
Right.
So I did like real quick, and I really, I have a lot of my faces covered by beard. So
your
it's
dick
just
looked like Keanu Reeves' fucking beard, all patchy and shit.
Yes.
Wait,
what? He looked at a pussy and said, "Squiddies."
Exactly.
What was that Steven Seagal movie where he's in the coma and fucking the bomb piece nurse was taking care of him?
And
then you had to shave him up so he could go fight. That's like a perfect allegory for your balls going on a date.
It's true. They the emergency alarm went off that like a person other than you might see your balls. Make sure we take care of this. Because again, a lot of my face is covered with my beard, so I literally do like cheek, my neckline, because John and I are half Chewbacca, so we have to do the back of our necks, otherwise it looks like tendrils. I don't do my arms because I don't have tattoos, and fucking stop it. You
know what it is?
I went down to fucking. And I literally like looked at my own junk in like not a quick way. Like when you look at your own dick and you're like a quality assurance test. I fucking was generally like, I should really put more time in my life. I should just set aside like every Wednesday, keep the fucking It's a bamboo. What is it? Bamboo
You had
grows forever.
Dreadlocks growing on your balls.
It was
and, like,
fucked up. So it was like I
smoking weed.
broke 3 razors, 2 electric ones. It was fucked up. But my whole thing is,
have you ever used a buzzer for so long you drain the whole fucking battery in one sitting?
No, thank God. I legitimately I buy different razors for my nuts.
Dude,
I do. I because I like the double moisturizer strip.
you have too much fucking expendable income, man.
Well, again,
I just buy one type and I use that for everything.
I've also never used the disposable razor just once.
I just use fucking glass.
I use them like 2 times and then chuck them. Huh. So my nut.
Well, you're only supposed to use if you're just shaving your face, you're only supposed to use it for a week tops.
Yeah,
that's like Dollar Shave Club. That's their whole gimmick. Like they send you 4. You're supposed to use, and you get it monthly.
Yeah,
you're
but that
supposed
depends
to
on how much face you're shaving.
Like
too,
you guys, I see.
You need 5 a day.
Yeah.
Well,
it's fucked up now because one of my personal pet peeves is when I see you see older guys with tattoos or whatever. They they don't shave their fucking arms. They're a different generation, like guys in their 40s, 50s,
like
whatever.
guys who earn their tattoos.
Yeah,
you went to
much.
a wall and you were like, "That's a pretty
different.
fish." There's a guy who's
not
like,
the guys
this
who
is,
asked for.
This is my dead child who was eaten by a liger while I was serving this country.
And then
what
I
are
raped.
yours
And
for?
then I raped
yours
that
is like,
liger.
I have this anchor because my fiance's pretty and we like anchors.
Yeah.
And
It's
she's
not
nice
far
enough
off.
to
That's
touch
pretty
my
accurate.
ding dong. That's always neatly shaven. Apparently, you're always at DEFCON 5. Like after 9/11, how it was like, what color are we?
Yeah.
It was in the news for like 6 months.
Right.
It was like we're on fucking whatever the. Gerard's always purple. He's always like whatever the fucking highest alert is. Gerard's like,
red.
Jen might put up with my dick. Where?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's I have to.
What's always funny is you're a lot more respectable to her drinking habits than I'm. I'm always impressed.
Yeah.
I went to a wedding, not with Gerard and Jen. It wasn't like a 3-day.
but not with George.
I mean, we were definitely.
Can I
only
finish
hanging
my
out
shaving
together.
point?
Oh, 1 second. No, go ahead. New podcast, same shit talk.
Yeah. No, it's bad because now I have a little shamrock on my leg, so I don't really shave that part. But now I have a camera and this big fucking piece on my thigh, so I have such a pet peeve with I have to shave wherever, like my arms I have to shave it. I hate you seeing hair and tattoos. It looks, I don't know, my tattoos look better when I shave my arms. So now I have to shave one leg. Like I can't just shave.
You can't just shave one. You're kidding.
No. Listen, I have to shave.
This fucker just has his thigh.
I can't just shave one spot for the camera, one spot for the shamrock, and one spot for the big piece that I'm getting worked on. I have to shave. I started shaving the whole leg. And then I'm looking at the other leg that has nothing on. I'm like, oh, great. Now I have to fucking shave my other leg.
So for my wrestling
So now
peeps,
I'm like, I'm literally a fucking seal. I am fucking hairless other than my head. It's like a turtle shell. It's ridiculous.
What the fuck was I going to say before you wanted to finish your very boring tattoo story? Do you let how's the older Rivera bush normally? Is it normally?
No, that sounds like a bad sitcom.
But it's the same.
Older Rivera
it's the
bush,
same
but
razor.
Yeah, it's the same razor and the same period of time. I'm gonna dedicate.
If you're
a
gonna
period of
shave
time-
your face,
yeah, pretty much.
you're gonna be like, whoop.
It's one process.
So it's like all pre-shower,
All right, let me.
or all post-shower.
No, it's all pre-shower.
Thank God, because if not, little teeny
you kidding me?
pubes on your kneecaps.
Wait. You do
scratching my
it.
balls the
You
whole day.
do it before you go into the shower.
You do it after?
I do it while I'm in the shower.
Oh my God, you literally do it like a princess.
I do it like a girl.
Yeah,
I shampoo my hair. I fucking
Condition.
do. No. I shampoo my hair, then I put conditioner in it.
Oh,
Then I
Lord.
fucking start soaping my body because I learned from Jen because of fucking girls.
Of watching her,
You have
like
to.
a degenerate.
She says, "Oh, the best way to shave my legs is when I'm in the shower. The skin gets softer, shave because of the water and blah blah." I'm like, all right. So then I started doing that, and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I have this whole system:
Wow,
shampoo, body wash, shave dick.
Is it wrong that I'm just picturing Gerard getting out of his steamy
the
shower?
pink-
He's got the one towel wrapped around
I
his
have a
nipple
Batman
height.
towel now.
He's got the one towel wrapped around his head in like a turban.
Then I put curlers
He
in.
comes out his
and
fuzzy
then I watch
slippers.
the Gilmore Girls and drink and
you
eat
hold
Yo
a
Plus.
giant fucking coffee cup that you drink to your lips with like 2 hands, like just like a
I walk in
sad
the
little-
bedroom. I look at Jen. I'm like, "Are we gonna do this or what?"
and all you fucking hear is all the moisture leave the room instantly. as Jen's vagina turns into sandpaper out of self-defense.
Her dick's
Because when we were goddamn
I said her
cavemen,
dick.
when we,
Her vagina
oh, Freud was right.
is a dampered where it just sucks in all the fucking moisture.
Jen, I am very sorry that Gerard is your boyfriend. That was awesome.
Hey, we're a lesbian-friendly show. That's just fine if you have a home, dude.
That's true. In fact, I exclusively watch their porn. So just always girl on girl.
Support. Hey, want to post an adorable picture of your kitten on Facebook? Well, don't. Send us show topics instead on Facebook at 6in60. That's the number 6INSIXTY.
To go back quite a while, he'll love the name drop. God knows the kid wants cheap press when he can get it. Ryan Parisi, formerly of Silent Generosity, formerly of the first season of the old
formerly
CGRcast.
Rapist, allegedly.
He's a little Cosby-ish. Him and I used to argue about music all the time and its inherent value. So start off the simplest way possible. I don't have a genre of music I prefer over another. I tend to always equate it to I prefer soundtracks, because soundtracks tend to have a little bit of everything. You might get like the new pop song, and it's been scientifically proven that pop songs, good ones, trigger the pleasure center of your brain. So it's not a mystery that people like pop music. It's math. But what's cool about soundtracks, again, you get like the cool heavy metal action scene song. Then you get the big pop song. It's how I first heard fucking Pitbull was on a Fast and Furious 5 soundtrack. Fast 5 specifically. So I don't have a genre of music I like. I listen to musicals. Pretty much country's the only thing that doesn't resonate with me. But jazz, fucking polka, I don't give a shit. If it has a good beat, I'll tend to listen to it. What's your music?
I don't really have one. I'm not going to say, hey, listen to everything like every other girl, and then you
Wait
start...
a second. I feel like that's just what I said.
No, well,
That's
no.
a quote, actually.
No, that's...
attack.
No, that's... A lot of girls say that. They're like, I'm like, oh, what kind of music do you like? I listen to everything. Okay, so do you... And I start fucking naming off. All right, do you listen to fucking Hatebreed? Well, what Hatebreed? It's heavy metal. No, and then once you start dissecting
so you
everything,
pull out your like hipster
like, oh, you
questionnaire
just
to
like,
prove, like I'm better than you. Because...
No, not even that. I hate that. I like everything. I like select genres. I don't really listen to country.
What are the select genres?
I don't select. I listen.
Give me a genre and a band. Go.
Heavy metal, Death Clock. I love Death Clock,
which is perfect. Everyone put a pin in that. Give me another genre you love.
Fucking punk cabaret. I listen to Dresden Dolls.
Amazing. And do you have a third that?
Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette, another great. One that has done a lot.
But if
of
there's genres I don't
unquote,
listen to, I won't say it sucks. I hate it.
You can't know until you experience it, because I'm gonna learn you guys stuff very soon.
You're gonna learn us,
John. Oh yeah, that's right. John, what about you, buddy?
I'm gonna learn you, motherfucker.
I'm gonna learn you, boy.
You know what? I tend to kind of gravitate as the resident old man here towards a lot of styles that aren't really as popular now. Like I'm a big jazz guy.
I love jazz.
Give me again. Let's educate some people. If you jazz, what's your jazz recommendation? We got Spotify now.
Billie Holiday is pretty fucking amazing. I mean, really, you almost can't go wrong. And one of the cool things about the genre is you have a huge demographic of artists who recorded some of the same tunes, but none of them sound alike. You know, we just recently lost Joe Cocker.
Yeah.
And
I don't.
Joe
Sadly,
Cocker.
I don't know who that is.
You know him. Belushi used to do a dead-on Joe Cocker impersonation on SNL.
I got you now.
And he predominantly did covers. And, you know, that's what we would call, you know, if you would have the circumstance where multiple people cover the same tune. Except back then, the person who wrote the song almost never recorded it. So it was written for other people to sing, as opposed to now where people write and record.
Well,
for the most part,
good ones.
But again, you know, I like rock and soul also, and Joe Cocker's a good example of that. How you can have two artists or more record the same tune, and it's just two totally different songs. Joe Cocker's, with a little help from my friends, is almost more popular. That's the one you think of.
Yeah.
You don't think of the Beatles one, and obviously they wrote it. So I think that's kind of interesting.
What I really love about kind of both of your answers, what's cool about it is it has a lot of room built into it. There's something about music, and I used to always argue it, is the next music revolution, I think, is going to be what music kind of used to be, and maybe you can confirm or deny it, but they used to be able to mix genres so much better. It was exciting when a Super Bowl halftime show would have like a rock band with a pop singer, and your kind of head melted. But for a long time, as far as music goes, country has become very mainstream. There's a lot of pop singers who are country influenced, so that's been mixed together. The one thing that's always kind of sat alone has been like death metal. Like, you know, in Switzerland, I imagine all of them have long hair and learn how to play guitar.
Well, there's a band that Cholna Bodum, they do a lot of. There's an album. They had a lot of albums where they would have a cover at the end of the album. One time they did a Dropkick Murphy song. They're a fucking punk Irish band. They did Oops, I Did It Again. They did a fucking cover of that. I mean, and it was still straight up metal, but
and there's a billion like punk goes pop, punk goes metal. What I think we've never had before is really a band that like just had multiple genres they dug and put them together, either produced by studio or brought up. So I'm gonna segue us into one of my recent obsessions, and I blame anime. Cartoon Network has fucked me up. I've really found myself listening to a lot of J-pop.
Oh, God.
Which is Japanese pop music. You got nothing. Well, that's a little racist. But there's this awesome...
I didn't go... Come on.
That sounds pretty accurate.
There's this awesome band. I can't even... Oh, they're called Idol. They're called Idol, and it's ridiculous. Because it just sounds like... It sounds like every song you hear in Dance Dance Revolution.
See, I don't listen to this either, but this is in the beginning of like every Street Fighter fucking game.
Well, that's the thing.
So,
and the credits to every good anime show. Is this the band with like 100 members?
Yes.
Nice.
So this band has the whole point. From what I know very little about Idol, but I do know that it's like a record company brings in all these girls. So again, the audience will be hearing in the background what you guys are hearing live in the studio. And it's just bananas. There's a girl for everyone. It's like the Spice Girls times 100. There's like, I like sports. I like metal. There's an offshoot of them that literally is going to make Gerard probably very upset, or it's going to go the opposite, and it's going to be the greatest thing ever.
Well,
and it's this new, it's the same...
I'm hoping for upset.
It's the same production company have segued into that same company that is able to take these amazing talents, put them together, and really knock the doors down. Have now turned to death metal, and it is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I spent the last week at the gym, driving to and from work. I've played it on my work projector. I have played this about 50 times, so everyone has seen it. Like, in my office, it's the big... We've set our ringtones to it. It is unfucking believable. And again, everyone at home is going to be hearing it too.
And this is...
I'll tell you the name in a second, because I think it might melt your faces. I don't want you guys to give away what you're seeing on the screen. Wait for it, Gerard. It's going to be amazing. Nope. Yep, it's amazing. Just wait. It's J-pop death metal. It's 3 of the girls that were going to be in the band Idol that just liked American metal.
Oh, you know what? Fuck you. They were the rejects, is what you're saying.
Dude, no, they are the fucking X-Force.
No, these are the hard bitches.
Okay.
Dude,
they're like, you're too hard for fucking Idol.
An offshoot of Idol that their whole band just does metal, including, dude, every musician wears a black and white skeleton outfit, like in Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid. And they're all legitimate. They wound up getting from apparently Japanese music is so all over the place that they also have metal bands, and they just got those musicians. Dude, I'm obsessed.
I'm just picturing you right now sinking all of your money in anything J-pop. You lose it all. You can't afford to eat, sleep, home
Worth it.
everything, and you're literally just roaming the streets, stopping people in like a suit, it's torn up. Have you heard the word of J-pop? With like a little
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
come on, let me tell you about J-pop. Let me tell you about Idol. Just
You're like
do
going
the Church
door
of
to door
Idol.
like a Jehovah's Witness
Oh my
for
God.
J-pop.
Exactly.
Oh my
The
God.
fucking the name of the band. The
Oh my
name, dude,
God.
it's so fucking deadly
Wasn't
catchy.
I like accurate with my
Prediction, yes,
Yeah.
because that's what they all sound like. Dude, the name of the band,
Sniff our panties.
it's called Baby Metal, and it's named unironically because they feel like it's a new genre, which it totally fucking is, dude. Flying in from Japan. This is the article I read. Flying in from Japan like a flaming battle axe, fucking covered in glitter and bubblegum, is a band of Baby Metal. Their pitch perfect execution of an insane concept, which it is. It's perfect because the metal's not the music isn't ironic, and what they're talking about is just shit they like. The two girls are 14, the one's 16. The song that everyone's gonna hear that you guys just heard is about how fucking great chocolate is. So the lyrics are just like, that's why the beginning of the song is
Well,
like,
it's
I
kinda
think they
why-
say, I want chocolate.
That's kind of why I like Death Clock, because all
Well, that's
the
what I was
lyrics
gonna
are
say.
completely ironic.
So on
but
this
it's death metal.
on
you
this
know?
article I read, and they are available on Spotify. That's how I was able to listen to all
Oh,
this shit.
Jesus.
Let's see. Okay, these are some of the comments. Wow, I never thought I would hate metal because 3 little Asian dweebs ruined it. Fuck my life. Good music is dead, and Japan had to ruin one more thing for us. First it was porn, now this. First of all,
I
how
wouldn't
dare
say
you?
music is
Japan
ruined.
has done nothing but improve porn in this country. As someone who suffers from yellow fever like a son of a gun,
Wow.
I know I can
Wow.
speak properly.
So canceled.
Speaking for my tentacles,
Yeah.
I can
Exactly.
say personally.
This is just freakishly bizarre. Such a shame that music has morphed into this noise. That's what metal always sounds like. You take out the vocal track, that's a great, great, great metal fucking song.
Yeah.
Add in the awesome J-pop, and I literally get to have with my steak ice cream. It is the best.
I'm
best.
saying you
What's
don't-
your first impression? Baby
I'm
metal.
I'm not gonna listen. Like, good for them.
How? But,
it's
but
it's
what
new.
If, what
it's
if I
different.
demand? I'll ask this of you.
Uh-huh.
How would you spend the next weekend once a day listen to one track?
No,
Please.
not doing it.
I could. You know why you're not going to do it?
Why?
Because they're just like Death Clock. It's ironic for a different reason.
Well,
it's
but
awesome.
they're also speaking Japanese, though.
Which I also love.
So, like, that's one thing.
You know
to
what it
where
is,
A
though?
little bit, to a certain degree, the lyric, any irony that there might be is going to be lost because you don't know what the fuck they're saying.
I think
Like-
that makes it better. Metal
Because they could be saying
schoolgirl
anything
outfits.
in your mind that you want them to be saying.
Exactly. Well, they're 14 and 16.
I don't know, man. I want him to attack my city like he was a Godzilla.
And we're off the air already for our double racist
You're
tangent.
welcome.
Dude, I think it's fucking amazing. They formed they're an offshoot of the Idol group. Sakura Gukuin is I guess the actual name of Idol.
Definitely mispronounced. 100%.
Definitely 100%.
You're doing it with the wrong accent too.
It's fucking crazy. Before joining this band, none of us, including our parents, knew what metal music was. But it's something that they feel ownership over it because they're the first to mix and match the
Okay.
two. And I need more music like this. Anyone who's cried for like there's no more original music. This is it.
No,
We have to
there's
enhance.
there's
We
original
have
music.
to. I'm not saying you're one of those assholes. I'm saying those assholes. This is shit that has to be somewhat, at least supported. Not even by money, but just the fact that it exists is a good thing. It's just more progress as far as music
I
goes.
say good for them. It sounds all right. You know,
It doesn't sound all right. It sounds
If
awesome.
I have Spotify, maybe I'll listen to a track or two. You know, but I don't know. I
It'll
like
have
to
to
try
be-
and broaden my horizons with a lot of
It's
things.
going to have to be attached to something, and that gets like slipped. It's like when your mom
If
was
it's
slipping a
attached on an
vegetable
anime?
into like your meatloaf, and you're like, I just ate a vegetable, son of
Yeah.
a bitch. Because Charlie didn't, fucking go hunting for them. It was attached to something else that he was
Yeah.
already into.
Someone was trying to insult the new Ghost in the Shell live action
Yeah.
that they're gonna do with what's her face? Crap. There's huge titties. She did that movie Lucy. She's the Black Widow.
Yeah.
Thanks. I give 90 clues.
There's a band real quick called Postmodern Jukebox, and they do old timey style music like swing, jazz, rockabilly, doo-wop, 50s, all that shit, but they do modern pop songs. So there's a 50s doo-wop version
But
of,
see, you know what the difference is, though?
of
It's like
a Miley
that's
Cyrus
that's
song.
That's cool. That's a
So
cover.
see
Yeah,
that,
it's an awesome cover.
see that I like because they mixed both genres. If I won't listen to that Miley Cyrus song by itself, like her original.
But
I'll
you will
listen
look
to
at
their
her tiny
version
little tits.
because they did it in the style of a genre that I really like. That J-pop metal, if it's attached to something, if it's like in another movie,
What's going to happen?
I'll-
It's going to happen. All of us a year from now are going to see.
I don't think it's
awesome
going
movie.
as far as ruining metal or J-pop.
No,
or,
it's making
not.
it.
It's an absurd.
It's making both much, much better.
Yeah.
Fact. I've never liked metal this much ever, and now I'm like, since Death Clock.
So do you think that you might listen to other metal
because of that, it
this
might
is
branch off.
Absolutely.
All right, fair enough.
Absolutely, because it is just crazy enough to win my affection. If they performed in New York City tomorrow, I would pay up to $70 to see them for a 2-hour show live.
No, you won't.
I fucking would. I would, dude. It's
if
amazing.
you happen to have off from work, and
well, yeah, I'm not going to take off of work for anything. Fact of the matter is this: baby metal, it rules, and I will be sending an email to them to see if I can get them to do a poorly translated interview.
You better use Google Translate.
I just have to wait 1 year to that 16-year-old 17 to make it a proper 6 and 60 interview.
It's all right. The
air.
parents,
we're off
don't
the
worry,
air.
the parents will sell the girls to you.
And they'll be Jen's height, so she'll have someone to hang out with that she can see eye to eye with. Gerard's fiance, teeny tiny.
Neither one of them can get on the roller coasters. They can hang out with each other while you guys ride.
They'll hold our bags. Love it. J-pop plus metal equals Charlie's fucking undying. No, erections die, sir. Never love. Awesome. Fact. I meant to turn that off.
You cannot make it go away. We're going to bring it a little bit fucking serious. Not because I feel like I need to preach or get on a high horse. Because it's a frustration to me. Actually, on both sides. So depending on when this airs, I don't know how much heat will still be on it, but we're just still kind of we're still coming out of the
really
nice.
Mine was a visual gag.
Yeah.
Neither of you needed to bring up.
Yeah, but
I mean, but it's dead into the mic. You lean into the mic to make it, though.
Yeah.
The little
Hold on,
Steve
I'm gonna
said.
be
I
licking my finger, touching something very hot.
Everybody watching.
And then I
No.
shook my hand
No.
because I burned
Don't do
my
that.
hand.
You went to the bathroom. You got antiseptic. You rubbed it down. But this is all just in your head.
A&D product. Whee!
No, we're still very much on the heels of the aftermath of the Charlie Hebdo shootings in France.
Yes.
And I think
Now
it's
I
a
know the
really
pronunciation. Actually.
I mean, that's the Anglo pronunciation that I'm hearing. But I think it's very relevant to this venue because, depending on whether it's lowbrow clearly or highbrow, but Charlie and those guys were very much in the same boat. I think it's a form of art. It's a form of expression. What we're sitting around here doing, and people are involved if they're sitting at home or on the car, in the car, on the train, or whatever, listening. We reserve the right to say whatever the fuck that we want to say. So, on an artistic tip, I was thoroughly fucking just heated, pissed about what was happening. What happened? The shooting.
Can you give us the abridged version of what happened?
Yeah, I mean, unless I'm not sure who was living on the rock that wasn't aware, but terrorist scumbags, perversionists, really of Islam, showed up at the offices of this independent paper, and they fucking killed. What was it? 12 people shot, 6
12,
died, something along those lines, and because this paper, this satire-based paper, in essence, not much more than something like Cracked here or Mad Magazine, things of that nature, had the gall to publish a cartoon of Muhammad.
Yeah.
Which, in their religion is a forbidden thing. Mm-hmm. So be it. But all religions have no-nos. That's kind of one of the defining properties of religions.
A set of rules.
Nowhere does it fucking say anywhere in any of these, any of the writings or what have you, that, the answer to that, the retaliation that's required is to go and fucking kill people.
Yeah.
So, for that reason and others, I mean, it severely, was troublesome to me. And beyond that, the inevitable aftermath of that what ended up happening was people started looking at kind of the quote unquote source. Well, why are these people doing that? And that's been a big bugaboo for me for a long time. With the justice system here in the States being very, very much the cause of it. Somebody was killed, and the first question is, well, why? Well, I got news for you. For the person who fucking is dead, the why doesn't really matter so much, honestly. Let's address first the matter at hand of what happened and catching the people that are involved and whatnot. But the why started to bother me. I wouldn't say as much, but started to bother me more and more, the quote unquote why. Because inevitably what happens is people start to forget the past. People, it's revisionist history. And they start talking about religion as the cause of this. And ultimately, the religion might have been the spark for what this action inevitably happened.
But it was
But
the people
it's a
that
fucking
carried out those
perversion.
actions,
Exactly.
yeah.
These people are fucking mental. These people are not normal, quote unquote normal.
What I feel like when they're doing, when
of
they're
course.
doing when they're focusing on the religion aspect of it, I feel like they're just further driving a wedge between Christianity
Absolutely.
and Islam and Judaism, and it's like it's
100%.
not okay. Yeah, they weren't happy
Right.
with what was done, and it was blasphemous to their religion. But how many were? It was like 2 or 3 people.
I think 6.
Okay.
I think 6.
As
died
much
and
as
12
6
shots,
people,
something along those lines.
Were so pissed and heated that they had to just end lives because of it, and that's just, I don't know. Like, it's because they're
Right.
Islamic, and
I think
it's like,
people,
no, they're extremists, they're terrorists, they're fucking murderers.
I think people are so okay with ignorance to a certain point, where they're just like, everything needs the quickest label we have.
Anyone with a towel on their
this
head
needs
is a
to be
terrorist.
labeled immediately. Otherwise, I'm uncomfortable. Instead of fucking, you know what? Sit in your uncomfortability for a fucking minute and think about what is really happening. And in my opinion, and again, this might be one of the things that gets blasted because people do have such, there's such derisive opinions that are out there, and galactically different opinions also, is the fact that, regardless of the justification, people that come along and try to say, well, this is why, not so much that they were right, but like this, you got to understand it because, and that's period. That just end the sentence right there. It's never going to be understandable or justifiable. It
exactly
just
right.
isn't the fucking case. At some point you need to draw a hard fucking line and say, look, this is where it fucking has to stop. No one in the world to say that everybody has to agree with one another or everyone has to like everything. But when you cross that fucking line and you start lumping every, huge groups in together, or, and on their end also, to turn it back around so that people have more of a frame of reference if they don't happen to be Muslim themselves. I happen to know many Muslim people who are, they're fucking mortified that this is being done in the name of their religion, for a couple of different reasons. First of all, the fact that there's just the pure negativity of people dying for what, in the name of this or that, and they happen to brand themselves similarly when those type of ideas would never fucking cross their mind. They can talk derisively about certain things politically, or they can talk about things that historically, just like any of us can. Again, just to kind of give a point of reference, I'm a practicing Christian, right? The fucking atrocities that were done in quote unquote the name of Christianity or in the name of Jesus or the name of the church. I mean, there's some of the worst travesties in the history of humankind. Now, nowhere at this stage of the game do people anymore associate the two, really. People don't drive by churches, for the most part, with some exceptions, and say, oh, those are the people that killed, Jews during the Inquisition. No, we thank God that we've gotten to the point where the two don't get immediately associated.
Well, what about the fucking? But that's something that makes me angrier. It makes me kind of froth at the fucking mouth because, yes, people have a very short memory. These ridiculous atrocities performed in the Crusades for heaven's sakes. Look at what was done there. But what about just the psychobabble of Fred Phelps?
Yeah.
If every time before this cocksucker died,
right,
and I don't mean that, and again, You'll learn fucking real quick. We're huge fans of the gay community. Gerard probably should have been gay in a different life. More power to you. If you have something you want to suck or lick,
By
and it
about 9
matches your
o'clock.
shit. Exactly right. Fred
9:15.
Phelps, I'm so glad this ass fucking hole
Oh, I'm
is
glad.
dead. And I know that's not cool. I know it's never
Eh.
cool. Fuck him. His dumb cowboy. On his Wikipedia, he has like this dumb cow. He's smiling. This Fred Phelps, for those of you that have the shortest memory ever, was that douchebag who would go to soldiers' funerals and said that the soldier deserved to die
Right.
because God hates faggots and because America is okay with gay people. That somehow means God is punishing soldier. First of all, that's nuts. Second of all, it's exactly
it
what's
is
fu-
nuts.
It's nuts.
It's fucking. It's a brain problem. That's where that stems from. Nothing in the fucking Bible said to him, go to soldiers' funerals and protest and have your nowhere to say that. And that feeling, like as animated, emotional as you just got, because this fucking jerk off is in essence speaking for you.
Yeah.
And in some corners, they're gonna look at a guy like that and say, well, that's what a Christian is. That's how many, and again, not all. No one's here is going to speak in, definitive, definitive
Absolutes.
absolute terms. But that's how many, if not most, Muslims feel when they see shit like that, and they have to then, then they have to fucking worry about it. And the other point that came to me was, I'm kind of I was trying to look for later down the storyline. I always try to guess the end of movies before they happen. I sometimes will finish dialogue and stuff, things like that. But I don't, I wonder if that's not the ultimate intention for these fundamentalist extremists, that they want to do these actions. And you notice that none of the leaders do them. They send these fucking peons that don't know any better to realize that they're just pawns of this fucking perverted game.
The dumbest members of their
Stupid,
groups.
exactly. But I don't wonder that that's not ultimately the agenda, to make it so that everybody else but Muslims hate Muslims, so that they can say, look, everybody else is against us. And now you have, rather than them having their fucking tendrils pulling the strings of just a very, very few tiny small percentage of that group, that they don't have access to the vast majority, because now it's everybody against us mentality. And when push comes to shove, you have to, in essence, kind of, what are you going to do when you're backed in a corner? You have to kind of defend yourself at some point. And, it's a fucked up situation. I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly was their goal.
Well, that's going pretty good so far, right? We're doing okay. First episode of 6 and 60. A little rough around the edges, I know, but I think we're all having a good time. So what I did was I had a couple different buddies join me. We're going to talk a little bit of crass nonsense. Me, Gerard, obviously, sit down with the brothers Outsen, Brian and Bobby, and we get their opinion on some sexy topics coming up right now on 6 and 60. So if a girl's starving and she's just like, yo, maybe this one time we just put a little honey mustard, Dijon mustard, would you be offended if it was a low-end, no-name brand? Are you like, is the logic of a girl being like, I want to blow you. My goal is to suck your dick right the fuck off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to double down and be like, yo, I want to put some like syrup. I'm going to put chocolate ice cream syrup on your dick. Other than the slight fear of you being like, you just pretending I have a black cock? Is the fear that you're like, I wish this was bigger and it's not? I think I'd be pissed if it wasn't one of the main brands. The girth will maybe just like imagination.
I think it just
chocolate
depends.
syrupy cock.
Chocolate syrup isn't bad, but like honey mustard, like I don't fuck with that.
Like you don't just because. Nice. Just Gerard talking to the mic so I can just over here make sure everything's working.
The microphone.
What's wrong?
I'm having a bad day.
Well, you had a bad day.
Well, you can vent.
Don't sing that song. Huh?
You can vent now.
Oh no.
Back to the condiment conversation. Solid.
Yeah. Oh shit, that was a good segue.
Yeah.
Your first time on the goddamn show, you're already segueing back. Condiment, hot girl. All of us are single. Brian, are you dating anyone right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretend you're not. Bob, pretend you're not. Gerard, pretend you're not.
I was gonna
So
say.
your respective girlfriends, you're meeting them for the first fucking time. The only difference is they're way more fun on day one, and they're like, I want to suck your dick right now in your car. But caveat: soy sauce, honey mustard, chocolate syrup, or they want to put those rainbow sprinkles that you put on an ice cream cone
Ooh.
that taste just like a chocolate sprinkle.
Wow.
So they're gonna do is they're gonna put it in your mouth They put it in their mouth real quick, get saliva evenly distributed, then put your whole dick in that little tray, like from Carvel, with and then they turn it over, so you have a fully
Really coat it
rainbow
well.
covered dick. Which do you choose? Why? Gerard Nolan, go.
Well, I'm not choosing soy sauce.
Too stinky?
No, it's
Is that
too,
like the honey of the options?
Yeah, it's way too. It's
What
way
if
too
Jen?
thin.
What if Jen
It's way too
became an
thin.
Asian girl?
Oh my God.
Irony.
No. I think I'm going sprinkles.
Sprinkle.
No,
Yeah,
that, I would.
because it'll all come off.
No, but
Oh,
that
that's
was the
true.
one thing I
That is
wouldn't
true,
pick.
You know,
actually.
you don't.
That is
Your
true.
dick's
Why
not going to
would
be
you-
sticky and for the wrong reason.
I'm saying, why would you not pick sprinkles?
Because I would afraid it would get like stuck in my dick hole or something. Honestly.
You think you're gonna get like a
Yeah.
red
no, but it
fucking?
doesn't,
Yeah.
it doesn't go past the head.
What do you mean?
It's
that's-
just
No,
from,
no,
you
that's not what he
can't.
said.
from the
This
bottom
depends
of
on
the
the girl.
stipulation.
This depends how good the girl is at what she's
All
trying
right,
to do.
well,
I'm
What if,
assuming it's
like-
the whole dick. That's
what if
I'm
I
assuming.
dip briefly in chocolate syrup and then like a light dusting,
Like a
of
light-
sprinkles.
Like the Oreo bits.
That's
Yeah.
probably what I was
A
floating.
light dusting.
You guys want to make your shit a hard shell dick?
If you're gonna go in, you might as well go the whole way. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? You might as well coat the chocolate.
Are you
syrup
like,
with
yo,
the
let's get a
sprinkles.
cherry, let's get some fucking
The whipped
what's
cream's
the
on
whipped
hand.
cream on the
She's
nuts?
got it going. Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
I mean,
I would
just-
have.
I would never do honey mustard because I just think honey mustard's fucking gross. I don't want my dick to
But
smell like
it's
honey
not-
mustard. If I
So
wouldn't
would you
eat it,
be-
if I don't
you'd
eat it, I
be-
wouldn't want it on my dick.
You'd be having the fucking Ace Ventura rape shower scene.
Yeah.
Where you're just trying to scrub like with a
Oh, yeah.
Brillo
Right,
pad.
like with me,
Yeah.
like ketchup, no. But anything else, I'm pretty much game.
What does the girl
Oh,
have to
God.
be? Because again, Bob has a weird thing with ketchup. He clearly is like it's like arachnophobia, but the ketchup version, right?
Kinda.
I
Like
agree.
ketchup fucks with you.
I'm the same way.
With ketchup
Ketchup-phobia.
and honey mustard,
Can't fuck with any. I don't really fuck with condiments at all.
which is weird because I know
Hot
you
sauce,
love juicy
barbecue
pussy.
sauce. Yeah,
Like
well,
dry pussy would make you sad.
That's of course.
Then that shit would turn
Would make
ashy and
any
like
grown
flaky,
man sad.
like chapped lips on a ski fucking lodge.
Oh wow, that was good. That was
You're
pretty good.
welcome.
I like that.
You're welcome. How hot would the girl have to be, or what celebrity would it have to be, Brian, for you to be like,
to dip
yeah,
my dick in honey
Yeah, honey
mustard and be
mustard.
like,
Yup.
go for it.
and like now we're talking a lot. We're talking like a jar, and she's gonna like
Oh,
the whole jar,
Jesus Christ.
pull it out where it's just oozing off.
Where it's probably gonna still smell after you wash
Do
it
you
off.
remember the building in Ghostbusters 2
Yes.
when it's covered in the pink shit?
Yeah.
And it's like a hard shell?
And that's
Yo
gonna be
dick.
me.
Yo dick and
Um,
honey mustard. Delicious.
She'd have to. She'd have to be pretty hot to take my fucking.
Give me a
mind off the
celeb,
fact
bro. Give me. What if they're listening?
that Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba, nice. Nice.
keep
Would
it
you want her
kosher.
to dress up like that fucking? What movie was she a stripper in?
Oh,
Sin
Sin
City?
City. Yeah.
The
Oh,
fucking
she
like
dresses up
I'm
like that.
angry stripper. When she
Put my
that
dick
second
in
movie,
anything for that chick.
second movie kind of sucked balls.
Never
No
saw it.
offense to it,
I didn't see it.
but
Mm.
she like anger strips in it, and it worked better for me. There's something
what is an example of an anger strip?
like she was thrusting still, but it wasn't for any romantic reason. It was the equivalent of a visual like
Visual
hate
rape.
fuck. Like you
Alright.
break up with a girl and
Alright.
she's like, you get one more because I want you to remember how delightful his pussy was. And I'm like, yo, you got too much bass in your voice when you say that, but whatever. It was like that. She was just fucking, she knocked my back out. And I was like, damn, that's the fucking outfit. I'd want the chaps on still.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Something about clothes still on, but covering nothing.
Little Nancy.
Like wear a
man.
belt. Where if a girl ever was like, yo, I'm going to
So
wear
like assless
your
chaps.
replica WWE championship belt while we fuck, I would come in 12 seconds. I would get in, get out, get in, get out. Done. No warning, pregnant, have a kid, my life's fucked
Now the
up.
question is, would you come on the belt?
Oh yeah. And I'd give it to her. It's like a-
Blasphemy.
congratulations.
I was waiting.
Congratulations.
Why would you do that?
I
to
feel
the
like
belt?
Vince McMahon's butthole. Vince McMahon would come a little, I think, if that happened. Bobby, who's your celebrity? Gonna dip your dick in ketchup.
Right
So
now,
yours is worse.
Yeah,
Because
mine's
ketchup
worse.
looks like blood.
Yeah, that's a little.
That bitch is gonna be manjing
Oh
like
my
a zombie.
God.
You may want to pick a hot bitch from Walking Dead, because then at least you can cosplay in your mind. Like my chick's a zombie.
Oh,
I don't even think that would help. To be honest with you, I don't
Oh,
even think that would
boy.
help.
So who?
Hayden
Hayden Panettiere with her
No.
destroyed vagina now.
No.
Hayden
it's not right on
Panettiere's
my radar
vagina
anymore.
is cut apart,
He's been fucking like a 7-foot boxer, bro.
Oh.
What do you expect?
Yeah,
and you know he never is like, let's make love.
Yeah.
no.
Isn't he like Russian?
He's like 6'No".
He treats all that shit like Drago. If you fucking die, you die from fucking. I know that didn't land, but fuck.
No, that was good.
No, it really
Everyone's
did land.
visualizing it.
That's
They're like,
how-
I want to
that's
fuck a
what I'm
Russian bitch. That Russian bitch gonna
All right.
in Mother Russia, pussy fucks you. You're like, oh. Fucking get a clit in your eye and shit. Who's the girl, Bob?
Right now, I'd probably have to go with Paige. She's on my
Paige
high on
from
my radar
WWE.
right now. Yeah.
Dude, this bitch is white like paper.
She is.
Now, that's
really
what, the
white.
British bitch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Total Divas now.
Think about how worse it's going to make the ketchup now. Because you're talking about total contrast. You're talking
Yeah.
about blood
Well,
red and just
also,
straight
again,
Snow
I'm
White.
talking about dipping your dick in a bottle, so she's gonna get that all over her face. So Bobby, once that blowjob starts, can't even kiss her. Not that you would. I don't
Yeah,
know if
wait
I.
a minute.
I'm
Wait a
very,
minute.
is this a Puerto Rican thing or is this universal? I will go down on a girl and expect like a kiss on the lips, and no problem, because I'm like, that's your gross body. If a girl has my dick in her mouth, and I love my dick, I know always where it is, and I still don't want that shit on my mouth. Like, I got Listerine. That's for you.
I think that might be I don't know.
That doesn't
That
bother
might be
me.
a
I don't
porno?
want, that might be a Puerto Rican thing.
That doesn't bother
Nah.
me.
You don't
That doesn't
care?
bother me,
You're
no.
fucking no. I think
Nah,
this is
I'm
just
big on that.
I
just
don't
your
care.
dirty Irishness, and that comes from
That's
genetics.
exactly where I
because
know
you
where it
guys
is. I
fucking
know where my
boil-
dick is all the time.
You
huh?
boil all your food, so that's
Yeah.
the only flavor you get. You're like,
I boil my dick before
sweet
sex, so
and
I
sour
know it's fine.
at the same time, deliciousness. What celebrity? And
I'm
what's
still
your
thinking.
phobia? What's the one thing you wouldn't want on your dick, like bees?
Well,
God.
yeah.
I like anybody would.
I don't know. I think I might take. I'm a little allergic, so I might
I
take a
thought we were
sting
sticking
just
to
to see if it
condiments.
plumps up, like a fucking hot dog you throw in the microwave.
Well,
and it
he said
splits.
he said soy sauce was a no before, so
Oh God.
But he said that's because it's too viscous. He was like, it's too thin. He wants like something
Thick.
chunky. He wants like peanut butter on his dick.
You want that fucking
is what
magic?
we
No, no.
learned.
He wants like that magic fucking shell. You know what I'm talking about? That you put on ice
Yes.
cream. It
Instant
fucking hardens
harden.
and shit.
Because then it's almost like a condom. You can just come in that
Oh,
fucking
good point,
chocolate.
actually. Good fucking point.
It
Okay.
explodes like a yodel.
Yeah.
There's that fucking one squish yodel in the bag.
That's great.
You're disgusting.
He just called your dick a yodel.
Oh my God. I think I'm going. So we have to pick a bad thing,
Yes.
and then a
Bad
celebrity.
thing and the celebrity you'd let do it.
Okay.
So you have an advantage because you'd be like, oh, what would I want Gina Gershon to
I think
fucking
I'm going.
munch off my
well, I
cock
think I'm
hole?
going mustard and
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like
what's her name? Jessica Biel.
All right.
All right.
Nice. You guys could do that shit in the same night. You won't even know the difference. She looks like she's wearing yellow lipstick and whatnot.
What about you, Charlie? You didn't say.
Oh God, dude, I'm a degenerate. For a fucking 8, I would allow almost anything.
Barbed wire, pickle juice.
Yo, barbed wire dick would be fucking hardcore. Who's that? Who's that
For
fucking?
who?
Yeah, for everyone I think involved.
Okay.
Who's that bitch from Paramore?
Oh,
She might be
God,
the barbed
really?
wire
The
dick.
singer?
Redhead chick? Yeah.
Because
She
it's
would-
not a
no.
hard question for me.
She wouldn't know what to do with
You
it.
know, whenever they have on a cartoon, it's like, oh,
You
can
don't know that.
believe- Can you believe
Mm.
this guy fucking would wear a dog collar with his girl fucking spanking him? Be like, yeah, I could imagine. I've seen tens. Like, I have the internet. I've seen the fucking hottest women, most of them naked. Some I used to not even find attractive. Now that I've seen her naked, Cadmus Everdeen from fucking Hunger Games. What's that?
Jessica Lawrence.
She's hot.
Jennifer Lawrence.
She's hot.
Jennifer Lawrence used to not be anywhere near my fuck list. I saw her titties one time. I'm like, oh yeah. My dick now thinks they're mine. My dick's like, you can get those whenever you want, right? And I like technically can. I have YouTube. Know who's a fucking creeper?
Uh-oh.
Jon Travolta.
Oh God, thanks.
You thought it was you?
No, yeah. Oh boy, thanks.
Dude, let me ask you a question. You don't go to the gym yet.
I gotta go to the dairy barn and get some milk and totally not roofies.
Calm down, Cosby.
All right.
You don't go to the gym yet, really, right? You're going to have to soon. I know you hate your body.
Yeah.
You're getting to the age where things are going to start falling apart. Your tattoos are all going to stretch out.
Jen's hitting 30 this year. You're hitting 30 this year. Or you already hit 30, depending on when this airs, because we,
Yeah, we don't know. It
We
might be
don't-
like on my birthday.
yeah, who knows?
So when you start going to the gym, the truth is you might be more in line with me. I go to the gym before work.
Mhm.
Like I try to go at 11. And then I go after work, which is at like midnight, 1 a.m.
Here's my problem. And I'm going to explain this now. My schedule sucks. I can't fucking go to the gym 5 days out of the week.
Yes, you
I
could.
literally can't.
That's not true.
I
Why
know it
couldn't
is.
you? Tell me now.
I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Uh-huh.
get ready.
Uh-huh.
I drop Jen off at the train station at 7:30 in the
Hot.
fucking morning, right? I then I have to be at work at technically 9:30, but I go into work early to make up extra hours. And I'm already up, I'm dressed, might as well go to work, early.
Gotta go to work. Work all day.
Work until 6. As soon as I get out of work, I got to go to the train station, pick up Jen. Jen didn't have dinner. I got to get dinner and fucking feed Jen. So by the time 9 o'clock fucking rolls around, I could possibly go to fucking the gym. Possibly.
Okay.
My days off? Nah, I want to fucking sit on my ass and play video games. Just saying.
But I mean, even if you
But
do
even
an
on
hour
my
at
days
the
off, I
gym-
always set off. On my days off, I always have a list of like, I'm gonna catch up comic books. I'm gonna catch up on this. Nope, wind up doing laundry and dusting and cleaning.
I'll tell you, dude, you can find an hour.
Adulthood sucks.
You can find an hour.
Well, I could. I really could.
But
I'm
finding
lazy.
finding an hour winds up being like mine.
Yeah.
I wind up going at midnight.
I'm really impressed that you go to the gym because you're a workaholic.
I hate my life. I'm not. No, a workaholic implies I want to work.
Oh, never
I
mind.
gotta work.
Yeah, never mind.
This fucking
You're a
studio
gotta
paper itself.
workaholic.
So, John Travolta was in Planet Fitness at 3 a.m., which isn't that crazy. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. Here's where, just because again, I'm there.
Oh my god!
I'm
I gotta
there
work.
till 3.
I gotta work on my triceps. Oh my god!
You know what is fucked up? His estate has a gym.
But why go to it?
Huh?
He likes paying $10 a month for his fucking cheap ass, shitty fucking chain gym.
Travolta randomly struck up a conversation with another gym goer and allowed him to take a photo. A series of events, which is
And it's such a thing.
it's the straight man's equivalent of going to a dance club and buying girls shots. In my opinion, that's the same shit.
If I'm gonna go to the gym,
Yes.
I'm gonna go to fucking workout. Okay, if I was single, into chicks or dudes, whatever, I'll go to the gym and yeah, maybe I'll strike up conversations. You know, but,
Really? You?
No, but not like, hey, like fucking maybe like gym related shit or sports related shit. You know, whatever. Like,
I don't think you understand gyms.
Gym.
I talk to no one.
All
I
right.
look at people.
No, but
I go to
I
the
wouldn't
gym and I
go
pretend
there.
I'm a pro wrestler.
No, but I wouldn't go in there because you're sweaty, you're smelly,
Dude.
you're not in the best. You know, you're working out. You know, you're trying. But I don't think it's the best scenario to like hit on. I think bros and creepos hit on fucking people at gyms. I'm sorry,
All
hit
right,
on chicks
dude.
or guys at bars,
He asked this guy what
even bookstores.
because the guy posted.
Ask a sexy librarian what's the best Alfred Hitchcock. Wait, no, he's a director, not an author. Dean Koontz.
Dude,
Hey, what's a good Dean Koontz book?
little Kuntz action.
Yeah.
He asked this guy what he does for a living, if he
That's
was
weird.
married, if he has kids, and what he does with his spare time. On a scale to being friendly
Mhm.
and trying to see if you're willing to blow him, where do you think that? It's 3 a.m. at Planet Fitness. Hey, I'm John Travolta.
here's
what do you do?
No, but
I'm
here's
a podcaster.
but here's
What
reasonable.
do you do in your free time? I podcast. Want to see my dick toupee?
No, but here's reasonable Gerard coming out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Please try to make this not
No,
creepy.
hold on. I'm trying. It's going to be really hard. That's what he said.
Dick joke.
He's John Travolta.
Yes.
You know, he's done some outstanding movies. I will give him that.
Has he?
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction
Look
and...
who's talking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. He was
you
the
know,
fucking shittiest part of a questionable Punisher movie.
Yeah. So I guess Pulp Fiction, and that's it.
And Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
He did Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Saturday Night Fever,
Pulp
which isn't
Fiction.
bad. And then the
No.
sequel to Saturday Night Fever, which is the worst
See,
piece
funny
of shit.
enough, I did like a lot. And it has two actors I really don't like, Bruce Willis and John Travolta. Look who's talking. I like both of them.
Ew.
I don't know, but anyway.
Face Off. I'll give Face Off my
was,
fucking...
Yeah, it wasn't bad, even though it had Nick Cage. All right, enough about that. He's a millionaire. He's an actor. He's a well-known actor.
Uh-huh.
Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. You know,
So a
he's
guy who
well-known,
probably
popular.
loves the blowjobs.
Has a great fucking house, a gym. He's not married anymore, is he?
I don't fucking
And-
know,
and
but I
his,
do
and
know.
his son that was like mentally handicapped died, and honestly, right, something like that. Like he lost, like his son was fucking mentally challenged, and he passed away years ago.
I mean,
he's divorced.
all the shit you're saying sounds like it could be
I
true.
think
But I still
honest-
don't want to get too much distance between us realizing that John Travolta at 3 a.m. is trying to tongue down buttholes.
honestly, I think he's somewhat lonely. Like he has a gym at his house at
This
3 a.m.
is
and he
the
goes
weirdest
to no, but he goes
turn
to
your
no,
personality has ever
But
taken.
he's going to a Planet Fitness and he's striking up
so
conversations with. I think that's what it
lonely,
is, and I think he's so awkward and so creepy that he doesn't really know how to like socialize. No, let's see. It's Wednesday at 3 a.m.
It's kind of scary, but not weary. Sitting here all alone.
Copyright infringement.
I was in Pulp Fiction and had a talking baby. I want to see if Dolph Lundgren will do Punisher 3. I don't know why Charlie doesn't take me serious. I'm Travolta. So John Travolta.
Oh my god.
Lonely.
I don't know, man. I think he's like.
You think he's just lonely?
I think he's lonely. And
Am
he
I
doesn't,
being
like,
a piece of shit? Am I being a piece
No,
of
I
shit
don't think
to
you're being
a
a piece
rich
of shit,
guy
like-
who has done movies I genuinely love, and now his life is falling apart, and he like just needs a fucking friend?
Well, look at what
Will
was
John
going.
Travolta replace you on this podcast?
Maybe.
John Travolta, 6 in 60.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, oh my god.
Well, remember
Would
like
you
what
let
was
John
going
Travolta
on with
tongue your
like
butthole
like
if he was really sad? And Jen said okay.
money has to be involved.
$10.
No.
$15, little man.
An exclusive White Lantern pop figure.
Oh, God. $40? I might pay you $40
yeah.
to tongue my asshole.
Ooh.
I was kidding. Don't act like that.
Ooh, now that's all I can think about. A pop figure and asshole. All right.
What about a pop
Oh, my-
picture of an asshole?
Oh.
Delicious.
What's that?
Wow, so I'm a piece of shit and you just think
No,
he's sad.
I don't think you're a piece of shit. I just think he's
You
like that
think he
creepy
didn't
fucking
go-
kid that just didn't know how to like strike up conversations. Cause like,
Hi, I'm John Travolta.
want to munch my nuts? They're shaven. I use a straight razor. I'm a risk taker.
Risk taker. Wow. Your first throwback. I have to make sure I edit this in the right order now.
you don't
have
to.
you?
Fuck it. People
I-
keep people in the dark.
Fair enough. Some more shit because I'm
Big dick.
dropping truth bombs.
Big dick.
Motherfucker. It's big. It's fucking
Do you have a-
salty and beige.
Beige.
I got nothing. I was gonna think of this the South
Beige
Park
is
song.
just such a.
It's
a
big
weird,
and salty and brown.
Yeah,
if you
I
ever
like
need a
that.
quick pick me up,
Just
put
stick
my
my balls in your mouth. Ooh.
love it.
Wow, we ended on that. Ooh.
I'm very
and we
proud
didn't
of us.
Continue.
Talking about some fucking salty balls that have seen its way into all sorts of shit.
Oh, I
that
know
it
what we're
shouldn't.
talking about.
Fucking how does anyone
I
defend?
I love pudding. Putting my dick where it don't belong.
Where did you steal that?
It was a meme that my friend
That's
sent me, and it
terrible.
was fucking amazing.
How the fuck is Bill Cosby pretending he didn't rape people?
Okay, all right, hold on.
No,
no,
I
listen,
won't hold on.
Listen. No, I don't. Yes, he's pretending.
Hold on.
I wouldn't. I would if 45 women allegations
Some shit like
of
that.
rape, something like that. And yeah, he's not fucking saying anything because what is he going to say? Yep. Rape,
Yeah.
like, and like his lawyer, his PR, all of them are telling him like, don't fucking say anything.
You know what he
And
should?
he's absolutely in denial.
Do you know what
and
else
he's a
he
piece
shouldn't
of shit.
fucking do though? He shouldn't be doing shows. I don't give a fuck that you prepped a tour. I don't care that you sold tickets. You rapist piece of shit. You know what the difference between now and a fucking month ago is, Gerard? I didn't know that while Bill Cosby was like, what's any fucking other member of the goddamn Huxtables? Hey, Joe Huxtable, whatever the fuck. I used to love that show. The one that went to college. I loved A Different
Yeah.
World. Guess what?
Different
He's
World
a
was me.
rapist now.
Yeah.
So when he tells NBC,
The truth
before
came
he
out. It
takes-
doesn't matter what. Yeah.
dude, he fucking had his show in Denver a couple days ago.
Yeah.
He talked with NBC News, and this was the fucking quote. Theater in Denver, Colorado, a couple Saturdays ago, which was surrounded by protesters.
Mm.
So it rightfully so, surrounded by fucking protesters. What you'll see tonight is history. You get to see me on stage. He wouldn't address the sexual assault accusations directly. You'll see this wonderful gift on stage tonight at the show, as well as the people of Denver. You'll see a master at work. Hey, cocksucker, maybe now's not the time to pimp your wares
Yeah.
because you're a rapist. Allegedly. Dude, but it fucking, you know what? Here's my thing. You and I have had conversations about this. I've had conversations with John. I've had conversations with women. It does fucking happen that sometimes women lie, and it's a fucking ridiculous sin that can ruin people's fucking lives. I don't believe there's a world where you're surrounded by smoke and there's no fire.
Yeah.
45 women have scary, similar fucking stories about homeboy giving them like a drink that's bubbling like a fucking witch's cauldron. Then they wake up and their panties are fucking around his dumb gobbledygook tiny little dick. What a fucking I will punch Bill Cosby in his fucking face right now. Right the fuck now. Do you remember a couple years ago when fucking CM Punk said he would fight Chris Brown? Like in a real fucking fight? I'll fight Bill Cosby right now. Podcaster,
Okay, so hold on.
6and60.net's own Charlie fucking Rivera will go one-on-one with this rapist.
I'm not disparaging you in any way.
I'm a whoop Cosby's ass.
However,
I'm a whoop Cosby's
an
ass.
over 70-something-year-old man
Yeah.
against you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that. Okay, or CM Punk.
Yes.
A fit,
yeah,
tattooed, oily white guy
about to enter the UFC.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go if both are on at the same night. On the same night.
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna watch your fight.
I believe.
Fuck CM Punk.
I believe the 30.
I know.
I believe the 30-year-old.
I know you're gonna shiv him.
I believe the 30-year-old Latino.
And you're gonna yell MS-13.
No way, man. The fucking.
Or no, I'm sorry, Latin Kings.
The 30-year-old fucking podcaster out of Long Island going toe-to-toe with the comedy legend rapist that is Bill Cosby. Everyone would tune into that fight.
I'm sorry, but okay, Bill Cosby, right? What does he have under his belt? Kids say the darndest things. The Cosby Show. He was a comedian forever ago.
A lot of people.
But you know what? That doesn't change.
A lot of people consider him one of the greatest fucking comedians of all time.
I don't consider him that.
He's also a rapist.
But
hey,
even,
guess what?
But even
let's say everything that he ever did, you fucking loved. You love Jell-O pudding pops. You love Jell-O. You do think kids say the darndest things. You think Mushmouth is a fucking genius. All of that comes after. Yeah. On his IMDb first line should be fucking probable rapist. Alleged rapist. However, I have to say it so I can't get sued. Bill Cosby can go fuck himself, Gerard. Well, that was fucking ridiculous. That's episode 1, folks. Make sure you check out our website, 6and60.net, our email, our Facebook, our Twitter, everything right there on the right side of the page. Check us out. Let us know what you think. And if you have a special dedication, send it to our email, and you just might wind up on the air. See you next time.
Are you looking for something to do on Facebook whilst taking a dump? Message us on Facebook at 6and60. That's the number 6. Fucking. All right, last time. All right, look, I'm not gonna react. I'm not looking at you anyway. Fuck yourself. Lemon face, lion face.